It's the Manchester derby this Sunday. It is first against second, Manchester City against Manchester United. City have a lead that looks unassailable. So what's United's approach here, Mark Ogden? Do they just do the best they can and try and solidify second spot in the table?
Well, I think on the face of it, getting second spot is key because they're not going to win the league. There's no chance that United are going to pull City back now. I just think that's an impossible task for anybody. And I think second place would be a great, well, for Man United, it's not a great finish, but in terms of where they've been in recent years, it'd be a great finish for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But I think that is a key thing at the weekend. But also, Man City on such a big winning run. I just think if anything United can do to stop that would be, a victory of some kind. If they get a draw, it stops City's winning run. If they can get a win, even better. But no matter what happens at the weekend, Man City are going to win the league. I think they're going to win it by a record points margin. I think they won it by 19 points in 2018. I think they'll go beyond that this year. I think they can win it by more than 20 points. And that is incredible considering that, in middle of January, Man United are top.
Yeah, exactly. Especially, I think the last time they played, they were like 8th and 9th in the table back in December. And you look where they are now. It's interesting you say that because obviously there are some optimists, especially up in Manchester. Paul Scholes thinks that a United win could change things. Is he just being super, super positive there?
I think he probably is. I mean, I just don't see how that can change anything. I just think United are so far behind, and it would take City losing like 3 or 4 games for United to even draw level. That means United would have to win every game between now and the end of the season. And as recent weeks have shown, they've dropped points against Sheffield United, West Brom. They've shown no consistency. So, we have seen some dramatic collapses in title races in recent years. Even United had one themselves when they conceded to Arsenal in '98, and City almost blew it in 2012. But to concede a double-digit lead at this stage of the season, I think there's no chance. City will win it easily by a long way.
On the other side of the coin, what's Pep's approach here then? Because does Pep Guardiola look to continue this winning run, especially in the league, to secure the title as soon as possible, and then focus on the big one of the Champions League, the one that he'd really love to win with Manchester City?
Yeah, Pep Guardiola I think sometimes he displays quite a lot of false modesty about how good his team are, how good he is, and I think he's also always trying to play it down, but I don't think you should believe that. I think Pep is an absolute ruthless winner. I think he wants to win every game possible, break as many records as he can. So he'll want to win this game, go close to the title, win the Carabao Cup, win the FA Cup, win the Champions League. And despite what he says about it, it being nice to do this, and Liverpool are the best team and Bayern Munich are the best team, it's an absolute load of nonsense. He's desperate to win everything, and he really wants to win everything. So there'll be no letting up from Pep Guardiola.
Will we see Ilkay Gundogan back from the start in this game?
I think there's every chance that Gundogan will play. I think he's had a great season, certainly a great few recent months. But the beauty of City is that even if their top performing players aren't playing, you don't really miss them. They've managed to win so many games like Kevin De Bruyne recently, without Sergio Aguero. So despite the fact that Gundogan scored so many goals since the beginning of December, if he doesn't play, they won't miss him. And that shows how good City are. Any other team, if their best player wasn't playing, they'd really miss him. Just look at Man United. Paul Pogba's missing. If they miss Bruno Fernandes, they'd be all over the place.
What have you made of the criticism for Bruno Fernandes in the big games?
Well, I think United in general have struggled in the big games. It's not just Fernandes. I think you look at their record in 7 games against the Big Six this season, they scored 1 goal, and that was a penalty, which Fernandes scored. So I think what's happening at United at the minute is that Fernandes is missing Paul Pogba. I think with Pogba in the team, it gives the opposition more to think about. United can hurt teams through different channels when Pogba plays. When he's not there, it's all about Fernandes. So if you close Fernandes down, you close Man United down, and teams have worked that out. And United don't have enough quality in other areas to make sure that Fernandes can contribute. I think it's all about him, and it makes it difficult for him when Pogba's not there.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.